Roll call. Here.
Here.
Here. Any conflicts to report? Item 4, approval of minutes of the meeting of October 2nd, October 9th, 16th, 23rd, 30th, and November 6th.
And I'd like to make a motion to approve all of them.
Second. Motion second, all those in favor? Aye. Ayes have it. Item A, agreement with First Group Engineering for the Marquette Greenway Project, Phase 3, Sheffield Avenue from 129th Street to Toll Road.
Yeah, the funding's in place for this project. It's gonna be 80% federal, and the state has authorized us to sign the agreement with the consultant engineer for supervision. So I'd like to make a motion that we approve the agreement.
Second. Motion second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Item B, contract with Rex Construction Company, Inc. for the Hump Road Reconstruction Project.
This is for the access road into the Potash property, and we have funding for it, so I'd like to make a motion that we approve the construction agreement with Rex Construction. Second.
Motion and second, all those in favor? Aye. Ayes have it. Item C, correspondence received from AT&T requesting permission to perform work at 167th and Woodmore Avenue, Martha Street and 167th, Kennedy Avenue, 164th, and 165th Street west of Kennedy Avenue.
I'd like to make a motion that we approve their digging request.
The motion, second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Item D, license agreement with the Sarco Multi-State Environmental Custodial Trust to conduct environmental monitoring on the 1200 and 1300 blocks of Lakeview Avenue, and with ARCA DIS to conduct environmental monitoring at 7306 Calumet Avenue.
I'd like to make a motion that we approve their monitoring request.
Motion? Second. Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Item E, request for permit to install CA TV cable 649 Conkey.
That's with Comcast, so I'd like to make a motion that we approve the request from Comcast.
Second. Motion, second, all those in favor? Ayes have it. Item F, amendment to the agreement between the City of Hammond Board of Public Works and Safety and Green Tree Enterprises LLC for the disposal and processing of compostable yard waste.
I'd like to make a motion that we approve the contract.
Second. The motion and a second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Item H, hearing on property located at 734 169th Street.
We ask for a continuance to December 18th. We're working on an agreement with Attorney Vanderbilt.
Motion to continue to December 18th?
Second.
Motion, second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Going back to item G, which I skipped over, disposal authorizations received from the Hammond Police Department.
Make a motion that we approve all the requests.
Second.
Motion, second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Item I, correspondence received from Attorney Alan Faulkner requesting a continuance of a hearing for property located at 243 Oakwood Street.
Is this the first one, Chris?
They've been working with compliance with the code enforcement. They're going to convert it back to a single-family house. It's just taking longer than anticipated to do so, and so there's really no problem with the continuance because they're compliant.
Okay, I'll make a motion that we approve the request.
Second. There's a motion and a second. All those in favor? Ayes have it. Item J, rental registration hearing on property located at 7436 Jackson Avenue and 1932 Calumet.
And this is the first time this property's, first time they've ever been registered on time every year.
Yeah, I just was working a lot and just forgot this year. I don't know, I guess as I'm getting older, I start forgetting things, but it's like I said, it's been the first time and never had any problems before.
7434 Jackson, just a single family,
Yes.
and 1932 Calumet. Units. Make a motion that we waive the late fee, but the units must be registered at the $80.
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Thank you, sir. Item K, rental registration hearing on property located at 527 Cherry Street.
Yeah, I got a notice in the mail and I did not fill a registration form out, rental registration form. I just acquired this home. I didn't know nothing about the form. I never received any notice or a late fee.
When did you, take purchase of it?
I think November last year.
Was it rented at any time in
No.
2014?
It's really not a rental home. My son-in-law lives there.
Oh, okay, so you're not renting it?
No.
Okay, then he just needs to go downstairs and fill out the affidavit that it's not a rental.
Oh, okay.
That's all, that's simple. You do that and then you won't have any problem. But you have to do that every year, because you might decide to rent it, you might move out.
Okay.
Okay, take care of that for your.
Where do I go?
That's it, just go in the basement, you need to fill out an affidavit of non-rental. It's real simple, you'll be out of here.
Make a motion to dismiss action.
Second.
Motion second, ayes have it. Item L, rental registration hearing on property located at 6631 to 33 Meadow Lane, 230 Conkey Street, and 433 Locust Street.
Good morning, I'm Edward Lopez, owner of the rental property. This is my first time that I forget to register these apartments. It was just a total oversight.
In the past? This is-
I've always have, yes, I've owned rental properties now for about 15 years. Just a total oversight.
Chris, you got anything?
Well, let's see, it just says the water bill is in the owner's name. Do you get the water bills from the property?
For 6631, 33 Meadow Lane, and 230 Conkey, yes.
You just get a notice of the water bills to remind you of everything.
I did, I totally spaced it out.
I don't have that there, it's a problem property.
Mr. Lopez, on 6631, the middle of the duplex,
3331, it is a duplex.
there's 2 units there.
Yes,
What about Conkey Street?
same,
Duplex also?
it is.
And then Locust,
It is a duplex as well,
there's 6 properties, 6 units altogether.
yes.
I'd like to make a motion that we waive the late fee, but all 6 have to be registered at the $80.
Good. Motion and second, all those in favor? Ayes have it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, have a good day.
You still have to register for 15.
I will. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Item M, rental registration hearing on property located at 1026 Cherry Street.
Hi.
Good morning.
Hi. It's not being rented, it's my niece. The water department had a copy of a lease, which was created because her ex-husband was stopping her from moving her daughter to Indiana from Illinois. So they're just helping me fix up the house, and they're saving for a house. It's not actually being rented.
So you need to fill out the affidavit of not renting, and they, you'll have to do it every year.
Okay. I just got the affidavit of non-rental.
Motion second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Item N, rental registration hearing on property located at 1514 173rd Place.
Hi,
Good morning.
good morning, how are you?
Mr. President, what I have on this one is that she's owned it since 2008, and apparently has never been registered.
I did not know. I live in Orland Park, and this is the first notice I ever got about it.
What is the, did you get any mail?
No, that was the only notice I ever got, yes,
Because in the past, well, where's the water bill go?
to the house, to the renter,
To this house or to you?
to the renter,
So they pay the water bill?
yes. No, here's the taxes.
Are you back, you don't offer 9 cents?
No. Everything is here. I mean, I'm willing to pay the fees if you can just waiver the penalties.
Is this the only rental property that you have? in
Yes.
Hammond?
Motion to waive all the late fees, but what year is this?
2008,
8, not, oh, wait, when did that change?
it changed in 2010. So it would have been 10 years,
12,
right? 10
13,
years for 8, 9, so it'd be 20, and it would be 80 for 10, 14.
20. Make a motion to waive all the late fees, but must be paid within the next 30 days.
Thank you so much.
Item O, rental registration hearing on property located at 2625 Kenwood.
Morning.
Morning.
I never received the notice that it was due, and prior to previous years, I always received a notice. And I guess it was just an oversight.
I don't have the description of party in the past.
Where we at? Is this,
Item O.
just a single family, ma'am?
Yes.
And what'd you say, Chris? Nothing?
She's not been late before.
Make
Is
a
this the
motion-
only house you own in Hammond?
Yes.
I'd like to make a motion to waive the late fee, but the $80 must be paid.
Second?
Motion and second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it, thank you.
Thank you very much.
April 15th every year, notice or no notice.
I have got a reminder now.
Got it.
Thank you.
Item P, rental registration hearing on property located at 2112 Stanton Avenue. Morning, sir.
Pardon?
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, I said good morning.
All right, now, Mr. President, on this property has a little history. There's 2 units. He registered late in 2010. He registered late in 2013. He was cited for failure to register in 2009. He was cited for rental registration in 2010 and cited for authority to inspect in 2011. So this is his first rodeo.
Late for what?
You were late registering in 2010. You were late registering in 2013. You were cited for authority to inspect in 11. You were cited for rental registration in 2010. You were cited for failure to register
In
in 2011.
2010, I came to pay it early, and they told me they couldn't accept it early, so I just plain forgot about it in 2010.
Well, we won't accept it if it's late, but I don't know about early.
Well, I came early, like in January or something, or February I came, and they said they weren't prepared to accept it.
They allow you to register between January 1st and April 15th of every year, 4 months. If you came prior to January 1st, they wouldn't because it's like the year before. And you have to receive it in the year that it's due.
Okay, so what year was that for?
This time I just plain forgot
No,
about it.
what year did you come early?
I think it was in 2000, a couple of years back, that I came early, and one year I just plain forgot and just paid the $500, and I just plain forgot about it. I'm busy taking care of a son that's kind of not together, so I just get sidetracked.
Chris?
So,
It's up to you. He's been late before.
Is it a duplex?
It's 2 units is what I have, for 2112 Stanton.
Are you living in one of them?
I live there, yes.
You live in one and you rent out the other?
Run up the upstairs, yes.
How many years are we going, Chris, just this
Just
year?
one, just 14.
But the history of it is, it's been late.
Well, I'm just saying, this isn't the first time he's forgotten.
I'd like to make a motion that we assess one late fee plus the $80 must be paid.
And then waive the other late fee, right?
No, it's only 1 unit. It's only one, he lives in one. He rents the upstairs, so it's just 1 unit here.
The motion,
Second?
second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it.
They don't get $80.
You have to pay 580. The board is that what the board decided, 580?
580?
Correct.
More than my pension. Can't get any relief on that?
Sir, the board just voted on it.
Sir, there's a history of you being late for 5 years.
I understand it. When I was late and I knew I was my fault, I paid the 500. This time I just,
But there's a history, a 5-year history of you being late.
one time?
5-year history, Chris, is that what you have?
I've only paid the fine one time.
Did you register late in 2010? Did you register late in 2013? Did you not register in 2009?
How can you be late? If you're late, you gotta pay the fine. You gotta register in April. I only missed it the one
If
time.
he wants to come back with records to show he paid on time for 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, the board can always reconsider it if he's got proof that he's not been late.
Can I get the proof downstairs for my payment?
Sure.
Would they have a record of
Well,
it?
that I don't know.
You should have a receipt.
Oh, God, who saves the receipts from 4 or 5 years ago? I got a million receipts.
All right, well, I'm done.
Sir, if you can bring us some evidence that, you paid timely in the past,
Can I,
reconsider the case.
I would have to go downstairs and see if they have a record of it.
Oh, okay. And I don't know what they have downstairs, so,
Well, what they have downstairs is what I'm reading off here, which shows he's been late before, so that's it. But he can go down there and make a FOIA request.
There's a possibility that he was in, have you been here before for the Board of Works in the past?
No.
Okay. If you can get the records from downstairs and then, schedule another hearing, and then we'll look at it again. If you can get the records to show that you paid on time.
All right, you want me to go down there and see if I can get them?
please.
Thank you.
Item Q, rental registration hearing on property located at 216 Brunswick Street.
Morning. My brother-in-law, he lives in the house, so I don't charge him any rent. I signed an affidavit downstairs a while ago, but when we came to the water department to get the bill under his name, they asked for kind of a proof. And I told them, we already signed an affidavit. And she say, you know, I need any lease or whatever, something they say he's gonna live there. So we signed a lease just for the water department, that's all. I mean,
Do you have the
even
lease
if,
with you?
we even throw them in the garbage because we don't even need it anymore. Because I signed the lease, the affidavit a while ago. I come downstairs and ask him.
Do you have the lease?
No.
Do you have a lease?
We just make the lease for the water department, that's all. For that day, because they ask him.
I know, but do you have a copy of that?
No, because we throw the lease away. Because we don't need it. He lives there. I mean, I don't even charge him anything.
Who pays for the utilities?
Him.
Who pays the taxes?
I do.
Yeah, that's the problem here. He had filled out an affidavit for related living, but then he showed the water department a lease dated 3/10/14 to 2/29/15.
Well, kind of a catch-22 because he brought in the affidavit and, they won't turn his water on with the affidavit. And that's why I put together a lease.
Because we call NIPSCO and they don't even ask for a lease in the water department. And I told her
Well, you know what, sir? How about you do this? How about you go back to the water department and ask them for a copy of your lease?
That's fine.
Is that fair, Chris? And if you bring-
We can send it over for a couple of weeks.
Okay. And bring the lease back to the city attorney.
12/18?
You know what? I'm gonna be out at so next.
No, it's the next year, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, do you want me to send it in January?
That's fine.
Okay, what are we doing for January? We have the 8th? January 8th?
8th or 15th?
How about January 8th?
That's fine.
January 8th, 2000.
They still sending me a letter in the mail?
No, you're gonna come back with your lease.
No, I know. But they still send me any letter in the mail or no? Just to know that.
For next year?
So I just have to come back the
Right, yes.
day, and that's it. All right. Thank you.
Having fun now. Item R, correspondence received from Mr. Hugo Torres, property owner of 6237 Van Buren Avenue, requesting a rental registration hearing he missed, requesting it be rescheduled.
Yeah, we fined him, I think it was last week, right? Two weeks ago.
To the 18th or 18th? Make a motion to reschedule this for the 18th. Or hear it again on the 18th.
Motion second, all in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Item S, correspondence received requesting rental registration hearing.
January 8th or 15th? January 15th.
2016.
Second.
Motion second, all in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Item T, notice of violation hearing on property located at 724 173rd.
This currently is a 2-unit, however, back in 1984, there were permits to remodel a 2-story single-family home, which is 1 unit, and then remodel a commercial building, which was originally office space. We're asking that be converted back to office space in 1 apartment. The owner is complying. She has gotten the roof redone and some electrical issues taken care of. And some other issues. I think the main issue now is just getting the tenants out. just asking the board affirm the removal of the one apartment and be converted to an office again.
And they're complying, you said?
Yes.
Good morning. Just stating that when we purchased the property back in 2006, it was sold to us as a two-family unit. And I registered my building and my office, one of the units as my personal, I'm an insurance agent, and I came and asked for the license to put in my office in there. And that lasted only 2 years, and then I came back again because my parents were gonna be occupied in the apartment. They moved from Mexico to here, and I came back over here and asked them file the affidavit downstairs. And when they move out, I just been registering as a rental. I wasn't aware that it was not permitted to be a two-dwelling unit. And I mean, I have no problem at all in converting it back into a business, because I just don't want to have any issues with the city whatsoever. So we were told that a firewall has to be established in the building. We have already complied, which is waiting for the contractor to schedule the final inspection in the property. And as of right now, we've been complying with every issue whatsoever.
Firewall required for the second office?
It is done already.
Yeah.
It's done. We have contracted already someone.
In the beginning of this, we weren't sure if it was gonna be residents or not. One of the issues was if it was gonna be two residences, we would have to have fire separation. They went in and created a fire separation, hired a contractor to do that. So again, we've been complying all along. It's gonna be office space. Is it necessary? No, but at the same time, it doesn't hurt. The work's already been done.
So she's agreeing to do everything? Yeah. Make a motion to approve the finding.
Motion second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Item U, notice of violation hearing on property located at 521 Florence Street.
This is a two-unit with an illegal second-floor apartment, no permits to convert, no fire separation. There's also some basement rooms. The owner is complying. She did get the tenants out. There's really not too much work to be done to open up that second unit and make it a single-family home, and she is complying. Just ask the board affirm.
Motion second, all those in favor? Aye. Ayes have it. Item V, notice of violation hearing on property located at 4233 Sheffield Avenue.
We're asking that the board affirm the removal of the illegal basement apartment. The owners have been cooperating. I have a re-inspection set for Monday to confirm that it's been removed and convert the property back to a single-family home.
Make a motion to approve the finding.
Second?
Motion second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Item W, agreement to rehab property located at 6132 Harrison Avenue, First Amendment, and agreement to rehab property located at 6537 Madison Avenue, First Amendment, submitted for approval.
Mr. President, those are two demolition properties. The owner had previously entered into an agreement that didn't finish, and so we're extending the time. He did enter into the straight and finish model for rehab.
Make a motion to approve their extension.
Motion?
Second?
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Item X, specific finding of fact and decision on property located at 1013 169th, 1035 169th, 515 Detroit, 831 Becker, and 7328 Columbia Avenue, submitted for approval.
I would just ask the board to approve those.
Make a motion to approve them.
Second?
Motion second, all in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Item Y, findings on property located at 4825 Oak Avenue.
This one?
4825 Oak? Oh, this is why. You just did all these.
Oh, this is one that we did an agreement with Gary Matthews.
Citizens, just.
We had a hearing, and it was supposed to be under advisement.
Oh. This is one with the maps. This is one with the maps and the two units on your property on a larger parcel, and they have the yield insurance maps from the third unit shown. So that's just the board's decision on the second unit. That was 2 weeks ago. Thanksgiving.
Okay, you're gonna have to refresh our memory.
Remember Gary Matthews?
Gary Matthews,
And he,
a lot.
and he had the big pictures and the cardboard and all the. Yeah, that one, that's that.
So, what was our finding?
The finding was that it was existing at the time of 1930s and showed up on a city survey, and so at that point in time, it had been in existence then. And that the lack of a permit history prevented the building department from proving it was illegally done.
Should we keep it under advisement?
What's your recommendation?
That you sign the order?
I did.
Okay.
Should I approve it? I mean,
Yes.
make a motion to approve the finding.
Motion?
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it.
All right, 4522C, I remember. This one is a demolition property. The city obtained an order of demolition, but the bank just went and demolished it themselves. And we inspected it, it's a vacant lot, and so we're just asking you to rescind the order so we can have clean title to it.
What a great deal. Motion? Second? All those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Double A, correspondence received from Wild Out West.
And this is, it's a rate increase for the commercial customers, so we just need to acknowledge it.
So acknowledged. Item BB, change order number 003 for the Hammond Purdue Calumet Outdoor Athletics Complex at Dowling Park, Phase 1.
Phase 1 is completed now, this is the final change order. The project actually came in under the bid amount. The bid amount was $4,250,000, it came in at $4,198,000. So I'd like to make a motion that we approve the change order.
Second.
Motion and second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Item 6, any matters from board members?
I got one from Councilman Higgs. He would like to have Kentucky Fried Chicken down here on Calumet Avenue, the property and everything looked at, because there's a dumpster out there and people in the neighborhood are just dumping garbage into the dumpster. So I would forward that to Kelly.
I've got a copy of that.
That's my matter.
So noted. Item 7, matters from other department heads or their representatives. There being none. Any new business? Any old business? Meeting is now open to the public. Anyone from the public wish to address the board?
To adjourn.
So moved.
Motion, second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it.